Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu recently spoke with U.S. President Joe Biden about the progress in negotiations for a Gaza ceasefire-hostage deal. Netanyahu updated Biden on the mandate given to the negotiating team in Doha to advance the release of hostages. He also thanked both Biden and incoming President Donald Trump for their cooperation. The White House confirmed that Biden and Netanyahu discussed the negotiations in Doha based on a proposal Biden laid out in May. Biden reiterated his call for an immediate ceasefire in Gaza, the return of hostages, and increased humanitarian aid. He also discussed the changed regional circumstances following the ceasefire in Lebanon, the collapse of former Syrian President Bashar al-Assad's regime, and Iran's weakened position. This call marks the first publicly announced conversation between Biden and Netanyahu since October 2024. It comes as Netanyahu summoned to major critics of Biden's ceasefire proposal. Finance Minister Bezalel Smotrich and National Security Minister Itamar Ben-Gvir to meetings. Both ministers have previously rejected Biden's proposal, calling for continued fighting until Hamas is destroyed and all hostages are returned. The meetings with Israeli cabinet members come as negotiators express cautious optimism at the ongoing talks in Doha, involving a high-level Israeli delegation including Mossad chief David Barnea. Netanyahu, who met with Trump's incoming Middle East envoy, Steve Witkoff, is under pressure from both the current and incoming U.S. administrations to reach a deal. Last week, Witkoff expressed optimism about progress at the Doha talks, aiming for gains by Trump's inauguration on January 20th. However, a senior administration official noted that talks remain difficult. Trump has warned of severe consequences in the Middle East if the hostages are not released by the time he is sworn into office. His incoming national security advisor, Mike Waltz, emphasized the need for an agreement before the inauguration.
For a ceasefire and hostage release deal, based on last year's May 27th arrangement endorsed by the UN Security Council. Speaking to France 24, Professor Hamjad Shihab from Al-Quds University says this time the circumstances for the talks are different.